The Seven Spouses of Evelyn Hugo. A outline. Taylor Jenkins reads The Seven Spouses of Evelyn Hugo may be a piercing and unpredictably woven story of desire, personality, adore, and give up set against the scenery of Hollywood's brilliant age. It chronicles the life of Evelyn Hugo, a baffling and notorious on-screen character, as she relates her life story to Monique Give, a generally obscure writer. The novel magnificently investigates subjects of adore, control, women's rights, and societal standards, advertising perusers an intriguing representation of a complex lady exploring a male-dominated industry. Monique Grant's task. The story starts with Monique Allow, a battling writer who is shocked to be handpicked by Evelyn Hugo for an elite meet. Evelyn, presently 79 and resigned, is selling off her famous dresses for charity and offers Monique the chance to compose her life story. Interested and confused by Evelyn's choice, Monique concurs, trusting the opportunity will boost her career. What unfurls could be a captivating travel through Evelyn's violent life, stamped by cherish, misfortune, aspiration, and the 7 relational unions that formed her travel. Evelyn's early life and rise to fame. Evelyn Hugo was born Evelyn Herrera in Hell's Kitchen, modern York, to destitute Cuban migrants. Her early a long time were damaged by poverty and an injurious father. Decided to elude her circumstances, Evelyn learns to utilize her excellence and mind as instruments to control her way into improved life. Her to begin with spouse, Ernie Diaz, is her ticket out of Hell's Kitchen. She weds him as a youngster and influences him to move to Los Angeles, where she starts her journey for popularity. Evelyn's breakthrough comes when she colors her hair blonde, changes her title, and rehashes herself as a glitzy starlet. She catches the consideration of Nightfall Studios, which moves her into fame. Be that as it may, Evelyn rapidly learns that Hollywood requests not fair ability but too tricky in compromise. To cement her career, she divorces Ernie and starts a arrangement of calculated connections that offer assistance her climb the step of victory. The Seven Spouses. Evelyn's 7 relational unions are a central theme of the novel, each speaking to a stage of her life and career. Whereas a few relational unions are vital, others are stamped by veritable adore and catastrophe. Ernie Diaz. A venturing stone to elude destitution, their marriage needs cherish and closes as before long as Evelyn establishes her footing in Hollywood. Where Adler. Her moment spouse, a charismatic on-screen character, at first appears just like the idealized coordinate. Be that as it may, their relationship gets to be damaging, instructing Evelyn an excruciating lesson around the fetch of aspiration. Do not overlook the way a man treats you, Evelyn reflects, particularly when he considers you're caught. Mick Riva. In a calculated move, Evelyn marries artist Mick Riva to make an embarrassment that will keep her within the features. The marriage endures less than a day, highlighting her eagerness to abuse her individual life for exposure. Rex North. A commonly advantageous marriage of comfort. Both Evelyn and Rex concur to wed to assist their careers whereas keeping up partitioned individual lives. Harry Cameron. Maybe the foremost critical and persevering relationship of Evelyn's life. Harry, a cheerful man, gets to be Evelyn's closest confidant and life accomplice. Their marriage is based on profound fellowship and shared understanding. Together, they raise Evelyn's girl, Connor, and make a family in spite of the imperatives of their covered-up truths. Max Gerard. Evelyn weds Max, executive, trusting for adore, but their relationship turns acrid as Max comes up short to appreciate her genuine self. Robert Jameson. Evelyn's last spouse is Harry's lover's brother. Their marriage is one of companionship and shared melancholy after the misfortune of Harry. Evelyn and Celia St. James. A illegal cherish. Whereas Evelyn's relational unions gather open consideration, her most noteworthy adore remains a mystery. Evelyn falls in adore with Celia St. James, a fellow on-screen character and her polar inverse. Their sentiment is full with challenges, as same-sex connections were unthinkable in mid-20th century Hollywood. Evelyn's androgyny gets to be a central subject as she battles to accommodate her open persona with her private wants. Celia challenges Evelyn to be true, frequently communicating disappointment with Evelyn's choices to prioritize her career over their relationship. You can be Evelyn Hugo, the motion picture star, otherwise you can be Evelyn Hugo, my spouse. But you can't be both, Celia tells her. In spite of their adore, their relationship is checked by periods of partition, fueled by envy, mistaken assumptions, and societal weights. Parenthood and misfortune. Evelyn's relationship with her girl, Connor, could be a pivotal portion of her story. Adjusting her demanding career with parenthood, Evelyn endeavors to supply a steady life for Connor. Indeed, as she navigates her complicated individual life. Connor, in any case, detests Evelyn's unlucky deficiencies and the embarrassments encompassing her title. The misfortune of Connor to breast cancer in adulthood may be a destroying blow, clearing out Evelyn to hook with blame and forlornness. Essentially, the passing of Harry Cameron, Evelyn's closest confidant, takes off a void that can never be filled. The truth behind the embarrassments. Throughout her career, Evelyn could be an ace controller of the media. She employments outrages, relational unions, and talk to preserve her pertinence, indeed at the fetch of personal relationships. However, underneath her calculated moves lies a lady longing for acknowledgement and adore. Evelyn's life could be a confirmation to the penances ladies frequently make to outlive and flourish in male-dominated spaces. When you're given an opportunity, you take it. Indeed, in case it implies relinquishing parts of yourself along the way, Evelyn concedes. Her story highlights the complex transaction of organization and abuse, desire and lament. Evelyn's confession and Monique's association. As Evelyn concludes her story, she uncovers a stunning truth. Her final spouse, Robert Jameson, passed on in a car crash caused by Harry Cameron's significant other. To ensure Harry's bequest and shield Connor from outrage, Evelyn arranged the occurrence to seem as an awful mischance. This revelation forces Monique to stand up to her possessed convictions' almost profound quality and justice. The ultimate bend comes when Evelyn uncovers the reason she chose Monique as her biographer. Evelyn uncovers that she had a circuitous part in Monique's father's passing. Monique's father was Harry's partner, and his passing was coordinated to secure Evelyn and Harry's secrets. This confession clears out Monique hooking with outrage and compassion as she realizes Evelyn's complex humankind. Evelyn's last act. Evelyn's choice to tell her story is persuaded by a want for control over her account. She plans to conclusion her life on her claimed terms, a last act of rebellion against a world that looked for to characterize her. Her life story serves as both a confession and a bequest, permitting her to be recollected for who she genuinely was. Topics and sites. The Seven Spouses of Evelyn Hugo investigates various subjects. The fetch of desire. Evelyn's tenacious interest of acclaim strengthens her to give up individual bliss and genuineness. When you're on the exterior, you'll as it were envision how exciting it is on the interior. But when you're on the interior, you realize it's fair smoke and mirrors. Personality and genuineness. Evelyn battles to accommodate her open persona with her private self. Her promiscuity and relationship with Celia highlight the challenges of living really in an oppressive society. Adore and give up. Evelyn's connections outline the complexities of adore, from the unlimited bond with Harry to the enthusiastic but riotous sentiment with Celia. Women's liberation and control. Evelyn's story could be an effective commentary on the objectification and abuse of ladies in Hollywood. However, Evelyn subverts these elements, utilizing her magnificence and clever as apparatuses of strengthening, bequest, and effect. The Seven Spouses of Evelyn Hugo is more than fair a story, almost Hollywood excitement and embarrassment. It's a profoundly human story, approximately the choices we make, the individuals we adore, and the bequest we take off behind. Evelyn Hugo rises as an imperfect, however extraordinary character, an encapsulation of flexibility, desire, and the complexities of the human heart. As Evelyn tells Monique, "I went through a long time learning how to be Evelyn Hugo. I'm prepared to fair be Evelyn." The novel takes off readers with a significant message. Life isn't almost flawlessness, but about grasping its blemishes, seizing openings, and living truly. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed diving into the captivating story of the 7 husbands of Evelyn Hugo. If you found this summary insightful or inspiring, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more amazing book breakdowns and stories that leave a lasting impact. Let us know in the comments what you thought about Evelyn's journey or which book you'd like us to cover next. Until next time, keep reading, keep exploring, and stay inspired. See you in the next video.